Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand planet Ketu placement in the 10th house of your Vedic astrological birth chart and what are the kind of results that are associated with this placement of Ketu. Also, I'm going to cover up the special aspects of Ketu because Ketu is going to aspect 5, 7 and 9 places away. So there are going to be some karmas associated with your 2nd house of family, wealth and savings, with your 4th house and with your 6th house as well. See, first of all, let me tell you, Ketu in the 10th house, irrespective of your career field or irrespective of your career environment, this Ketu is always going to show that level of non-satisfaction in your career environment. But that is just the half truth. Let's first of all try to understand what is Ketu and what is 10th house and how these two energies, they will react with each other. See, first of all, if I talk about regarding planet Ketu in Vedic astrology, Ketu is a planet which represents the discontentment and the non-satisfaction part in your life. So in whichever area or in whichever house this Ketu is posited, it shows you are non-satisfied from that areas of your life. Also, Ketu is a significator of separation as well. Any kind of a separation that is happening in your life. You may be separated from your childhood friends, separation from your career, separation from your family members. So anything separation, Ketu is going to separate you from one thing. That separation part is purely indicated by planet Ketu. Also on the higher side, Ketu represents all the spiritual practices, specifically the spirituality, adhyatmic knowledge, even the yoga, meditation, all that spiritual practices are deeply interconnected with planet Ketu. Apart from this, Ketu is a malefic entity. So this planet is also going to give you a lot of weird desires inside you. And these are the kind of desires that you feel very deep from the within. So in whichever house this Ketu is posited, it is also going to show that level of desires from that areas of your life as well. Apart from this, all your past life achievements, the things that you have achieved in your past life, so that achievements are also indicated by Ketu. So in whichever house that Ketu is posited in, it means in your previous birth, you are fully capable of handling all such kind of activities. And in this present birth, you need to give more focus where Rahu is posited. And on the other hand, if I talk about regarding the 10th house, see, this is the house of your career environment, the kind of workplace that you are going to have in your life, that thing is seen from 10th house. Also, this is the house of your reputation in the society. Because 10th house, it is originally known as the Raj Darbar. Raj Darbar means that is the place of the king. So in your workplace, the kind of reputation, power that you are going to enjoy in your life, that thing is seen from the 10th house. Also, this 10th house, it is the happiness of your marriage and the married life as well. Because Ketu is, if you look from the 7th house of the marriage, that 10th house becoming 4 places away. So that shows the happiness that you are going to receive through your marriage and the married life as well. Also, relationship with your home members, with your family members, it is also somewhere connected with this 10th house. Apart from this, one more thing. 10th house, it is not usually the representation of the career field. Career field is determined using the overall aspects of your life, which includes your ascendant, 5th house, planet Moon, Mars, even Saturn, Jupiter and all the other higher divisional charts as well. This is in journal, I will tell you. 10th house, it is in journal. It is the representation of something. So first of all, when you put Ketu into the 10th house, it shows the person is not satisfied with the career environment, irrespective of your chosen field of work. And let me tell you one thing, if you are working under someone else, if you are working in a job kind of an environment, whether you are the CEO, like CFO or maybe any CTO or any chief level person in any organization, and if your Ketu is in the 10th house, still you are not satisfied with your position. Because Ketu shows that level of discontentment in your life. It is much better for you individuals to be self-employed or to start something of your own. Then this Ketu is going to show or give you that level of satisfaction in your career area as well. Second important thing, whenever Ketu is in the 10th house, I will tell you, your career path, it is not going to be a constant path. It is not like that you start working in any company, organization, or even in your own business at the age of 25, and you will take the retirement at the age of 60. So this thing is not possible if Ketu is in the 10th house, because Ketu is going to show different kind of exposures in your life, and that is the higher karma of Ketu in the 10th house. Initially, it is going to take you into one career environment where you are going to work for 3 to 4 years. After that, you are again going to switch your career, then you are going to work into some new field. Again, you are going to switch your career and you are going to work into some different field. So in that way, your career life is going to progress one step at a time. And these individuals, you need to keep your finances very intact in your life. Otherwise, I will tell you, Ketu is aspecting your 2nd house of wealth and savings as well. It becomes vitally important for you individuals to value security in your life. Because I will tell you, Rahu is in your 4th house. So your growth, success, everything is going to be very rapid. Whenever you are going to experience that level of momentum in your life, the momentum is going to take you towards the path of success, success and success. Immediately from this position, you are going to reach to that higher level. Again, Ketu is affliction. So Ketu is going to put you again down. Again, you will think about that thing. Now I'm again down. Again, you will pick yourself. You will go to that level. Again, Ketu is going to pull you down. So in that way, it is your career path is going to move. So for that, you need to keep your finances very intact in your life. I will tell you, you need to have some kind of a backup plan with this Ketu placement. I will tell you, irrespective of your career title, whether you are the CEO or any labor working into any organization. Because at some point, Ketu is going to separate you from that thing, and then you are going to feel completely lost in your life. Now, what can I do? Because momentum with this Rahu-Ketu axis is going to be very fast. If these individuals, they tend on acquiring money, so money is going to come very, very fast in their life, very fast. Materialistic riches are going to be very fast and quick. And then after they go into that materialistic riches, acquiring money, everything, they become used to that comfort zone kind of environment. Again, Ketu is going to cut you out from that comfort zone, and again you are totally uncomfortable. And that is a very shaky pillar, I will tell you. It is much better for you individuals to have some separate source of income present in your life, and try to develop the multiple sources of income as soon as possible. It is not like that you are right now in very well dignified career, or you are having everything going on very good in your life. It is not like that. I will tell you, Ketu is going to give you that kind of a drastic transformations, specifically with the 10th house. And you individuals, you tend to realize these things in the later stages, after the age of 40, 42. Then the midlife crisis, that thing is going to occur with this Ketu. So you need to be careful with that aspect. Second important thing, see, Ketu is also, as I told you, Rahu is posited in your 4th house. So Rahu is definitely going to give you lot of money, big cars, bungalow, very good place to live in your life as well. Like your living standard, Rahu is going to raise that living standard. As soon as you are going to feed these individuals some portion of money, they immediately rise their living standards. Because that is the karma of Rahu. Because Rahu wants to experience that kind of a luxury kind of environment. Like I am also the king, and I also want to experience that kind of a luxurious things in my life. So that is why it becomes very, very critical for these individuals to balance out Rahu-Ketu axis in the 4th and the 10th house. Apart from this, one more thing. See, as I told you, 10th house is the happiness part from your marriage and the married life aspect as well. The main reason behind the non-satisfaction from your marriage and the married life, that is your career aspect. It is not like that you will only concentrate or focus upon the marriage and the married life and you will neglect the career environment. This thing is not going to work. Or even it is not possible, you will only focus upon the career environment and you are going to neglect your marriage life. You need to concentrate, you need to divide 50% attention and focus upon both of these activities. That is going to be vitally important for you. Also, it is much better for you individuals. If you are a married person, then you are having your spouse or life partner with you. Try to inculcate or try to give them that kind of something related to the career environment, so that they can also prosper in their life in terms of their career environment as well. Then you are going to have that kind of a stability from the marriage as well. That is going to be vitally important for you individuals. Apart Apart from this, one more thing, as I told you, this thing is affecting your second house of wealth and savings. No matter how hard you try in your life, you will not be able to save huge amount of money. It is much better for you to focus upon the investment part rather than saving money, because savings are not going to be good for you. It is really going to be a challenging part. So it is much better to have the multiple sources of income and diversified your portfolio into various categories, into real estate, stock market, share market, into all such kind of things. Financial stability is going to be your number one priority if Ketu in the 10th house. Also Rahu in the 4th house, it also shows there are going to be some karmas associated with your family, with your mother, and specifically with your father as well. That is why Rahu-Ketu, 4th house is the mother, 10th house is your father. So it also shows you will not be able to enjoy the love, satisfaction, happiness from either from the mother and either from the father as well, because there are going to be some karmas associated with your father and with your mother as well. And until and unless that karmas are fulfilled in your life, I will tell you, you will not be able to feel that level of satisfaction in your life, because Rahu in the 4th house, it is going to give you temporary happiness, not permanent. After acquiring money, after acquiring materialistic riches, you will acquire the temporary happiness in your life. And Rahu is always seeking pleasures in the 4th house. How can I become comfortable? And I will tell you, as soon as you think about that thing, I want that comfort zone, Ketu is again going to detach you, and then you are again becoming very uncomfortable. So it is vitally important for you to take challenges in your life as well. Never ever settle for anything less. Keep on gaining more and more knowledge related to your career environment as well. Also stick to one career field for a longer duration of time. That is also one of the biggest remedy for this Ketu. If you keep on jumping from one environment to new environment, this thing is going to give you that level of money, but not mental stability. It is vitally important for you to have a long-term vision, because this is the sign of Capricorn in the 10th house. So the Capricornian energy is guiding you to have a long-term vision towards something. You may be working on some large-scale projects that may going to take you 30 years or even 40 years for the completion of that task. So that kind of tasks are very, very important for you. Don't look for anything temporary. Never ever do this thing, please. Because if you keep on chasing the temporary money, temporary happiness, this is not the correct way of dealing Ketu with the 10th house. It is much better to start something from the very scratch and stick to one thing, definite aim and objective in your life. That thing is vitally important. Apart from this, Ketu is aspecting your 6th house, that is your day-to-day life. I will tell you here, it is going to be a very hectic kind of a day-to-day life as well. 1 minute you are enjoying, 2nd minute you are feeling sad, 3rd minute Ketu is going to show you something different, because it is very, very tough with this Ketu to settle in some kind of a career environment. Stability is not possible. And if you are chasing the stability with this Ketu, forget about the stability. You will never ever acquire that thing. Because Ketu is always going to create that kind of a very weird kind of a circumstances in your day-to-day activities as well. I will tell you through my own personal experience, I'm telling you this thing. It is much important to live a very simple lifestyle with this Ketu. Very simple lifestyle. Whether Rahu is going to give you everything, you are blessed with everything in your life. But I will tell you, try to detach yourself from the 4th house, that is the materialistic side, and focus and concentrate more upon the spiritual side of the life. You need to be flexible in that attempt. If something is happening in my life, that thing is for my good. God is trying to give me something good. That is why these things are happening in my life. So in that way, you need to think in your mind. If something is not going according to your plans, then you again need to think back and reflect into your life. If suppose something is not going as per your plan, you need to be flexible. You need to be adaptable in that sense as well. Okay, I will adjust according to that thing, because adjustment and adaptability is vitally important for you. That you need to keep this thing in mind always. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like this analysis. If you have any queries, any consultations regarding your Ketu placement, Rahu placement, marriage, career, any other consultation, do let me know. I'm going to respond you back as soon as possible. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. And I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Bye-bye and take care.